Imagine becoming king at just 20 years old. Then, in only 13 years, conquering an empire stretching from Greece to India, defeating every army that stood in your way, and creating one of the greatest empires in history. This is the incredible story of Alexander the Great, the man who changed the ancient world. Alexander was born in 356 BC in the ancient kingdom of Pella. His father, Philip II, transformed Macedon into the strongest military power in Greece. His mother, Olympias, believed her son was destined for greatness. As a child, Alexander showed extraordinary courage. One day, a wild horse terrified everyone at the royal court. No one could control it. Instead of running away, young Alexander noticed the horse was frightened by its own shadow. He calmly turned the horse toward the sun, mounted it, and rode away. That horse became famous as Bucephalus, his loyal companion. When Alexander turned 13, his father hired one of history's greatest philosophers, Aristotle. For years, Aristotle taught Alexander science, philosophy, medicine, geography, and literature. Alexander developed a lifelong love of learning. Even while campaigning across Asia, he carried books with him and encouraged exploration and discovery. Young king. Everything changed in 336 BC. King Philip II was assassinated. At only 20 years old, Alexander suddenly became king. Many Greek cities believed the young ruler would be weak. They rebelled. Alexander acted with incredible speed. He crushed every revolt and destroyed the city of Thebes, sending a clear message: his rule would not be challenged. Chapter 4. The War Against Persia. Alexander's greatest ambition was to defeat the mighty Achaemenid Empire. At the time, Persia was the largest empire on earth. Its ruler, Darius III, commanded hundreds of thousands of soldiers. In 334 BC, Alexander crossed into Asia with roughly 40,000 troops. Many believed it was suicide. Instead, it became one of history's greatest military campaigns. Chapter 5. Impossible Victories. Alexander won battle after battle. At the Battle of Issus, his much smaller army defeated Darius himself. The Persian king fled the battlefield. Later came the legendary Battle of Gaugamela. Darius assembled an enormous army with war elephants and scythed chariots. Alexander carefully studied the terrain. Then he launched a daring attack directly at the Persian center. The Persian army collapsed. The mighty Persian Empire had fallen. Chapter 6. Lord of an Empire. Alexander entered the magnificent city of Babylon as a conqueror. Soon he controlled lands across modern-day Egypt, Turkey, Iraq, Iran, and beyond. In Egypt, he founded the city of Alexandria, which became one of the greatest centers of learning in history. But Alexander wasn't satisfied. He wanted to reach the edge of the known world. Chapter 7. Into India. Alexander marched farther east than any Greek army before him. There he faced Porus at the Battle of the Hydaspes. Porus fought with massive war elephants. It was one of Alexander's toughest battles. After winning, Alexander asked the defeated king, "How should I treat you?" Porus replied, "Treat me like a king." Impressed by his courage, Alexander allowed him to continue ruling. Chapter 8. The Army Refuses. After years of marching thousands of kilometers, Alexander wanted to continue east. His exhausted soldiers refused. They had fought for over a decade. Many had not seen home in years. For the first time, Alexander had to turn back. Even the greatest conqueror could not defeat the will of his own army. Chapter 9. A Mysterious Death. Back in Babylon, Alexander began planning even greater expeditions. But suddenly, in 323 BC, he became seriously ill. After days of fever, he died. He was only 32 years old. Historians still debate the cause. Was it illness, poison, or something else? No one knows for certain. Although Alexander died young, his influence changed history forever. His empire spread Greek language, culture, science, and ideas across 3 continents. Historians still rank him among the greatest military commanders ever to live. More than 2,300 years later, the legend of Alexander the Great continues to inspire people around the world. If you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. What historical legend should we explore next?